Come on.
You hear me?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And so,
Next to trim.
okay.
No. Yeah. Okay.
And I said, let's have a truth party, a serum party for New Year's Eve.
No.
So let's have a serum party. This is where everybody comes together. You tell one big secret that you've been keeping from the family. Whatever you want to get off your chest. Girl, everybody was like, hell no. Nope. No.
Just say this.
No. Nobody. It was including everybody, children, everybody. Nobody wanted to do it.
You really thought that was a good idea?
Oh, yes. Because when we air it out, I wanted to get it off me. I wanted to tell them what was happening. I wanted to get that off me. I'm not good with lies and secrets, sis. I'm not good with that. I can't function in that. I don't know how. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Now, if it's a difference between me and you.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep that shit like the Rock of Gibraltar.
Yeah.
You understand me? Because you can trust me.
Yeah.
But some junk.
Yeah.
That's not serving nobody. Oh, I'm going to talk about it. Let's get this out. Because I'm doing this. What you doing? What you got?
So before you even hit your 30s, it sounds like you were on the path of, I'll say, reconciling with yourself,
With myself.
to yourself,
Healing
for
begins.
yourself. Yeah.
26 is when poetry came. It was a poem called Sad, Sad Tale.
Sad tale.
And it was about my abuse.
Mm.
It was about being molested.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what broke me out into poetry. And so in the midst of, for once, I had a real drum. I'm reading Psalms 25 of Lady. Actually, the dude I stabbed, his mama had told me, probably like a week before, because she was always helping us, always there, nice lady, but just misguided, like so many black people and black parents. Mm-hmm. And so she told me, though, she said, read Psalms 25 every day. And I did. And when I tell you, I read that scripture, and that scripture became engraved in my heart and my spirit. My life began to read like that scripture. And everything was changing. So when that happened and I stabbed him, my life was changing. You
stabbed him after the mama gave you Psalms 25. Mm-hmm. Would you mind reciting what that is?
Psalms 25?
I
can't recite that, girl. I could pull it up and read it.
You can read it?
Yeah.
Oh, you just will read it?
Oh, I would read it.
Oh, okay. I thought you remembered it.
No. You know that ain't my ministry, girl. Sometimes that ain't my ministry. Hey. But I can recall, like, certain scriptures. I can recall pieces, I know the Bible. I could tell you what it say, but word for word.
Hear what that is.
Oh, I was love. It's a beautiful, beautiful text. It's not long. So here we are. This is the ESV version.
Okay.
The name of it, in Psalms, there's titles at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Teach Me Your Paths.
Okay.
And it says, to you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. O my God, in you I trust. Let me not be put to shame. Let not my enemies exult over me. Indeed, none who wait for you shall be put to shame. They shall be ashamed who are wantonly treacherous. Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me. For you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all the day long. Remember your mercy, O Lord, and your steadfast love, for they have been from of old. Remember not the sins of my youth, nor my transgressions. According to your steadfast love, remember me. For the sake of your goodness, O Lord, good and upright is the Lord. Therefore he instructs sinners in the way. He leads the humble in what is right, and teaches the humble his way. All the paths of the Lord are steadfast love and faithfulness for those who keep his covenant and his testimonies. For your name's sake, O Lord, pardon my guilt, for it is great. Who is the man who fears the Lord? Him will he instruct in the way that he should choose. His soul shall abide in well-being, and his offspring shall inherit the land. The friendship of the Lord is for those who fear him, and he makes known to them his covenant. My eyes are ever towards the Lord, for he will pluck my feet out of the net. Turn me and be gracious to me, for I am lonely and afflicted. The troubles of my heart are enlarged. Bring me out of my distresses. Consider my affliction and my trouble, and forgive all my sins. Consider how many are my foes, and with what violent hatred they hate me. O guard my soul and deliver me. Let me not be put to shame, for I take refuge in you. May integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait for you. Redeem Israel, O God, out of all his troubles. And that scripture, girl, played out in my life and is still playing out in my life.
Wow.
It's still playing. It's powerful. I spoke that I would have tear stains in my Bible. That was after that, I was pretty much sold out for God a little bit.
Okay.
And then I got on probation, and I was just still I met up with another homegirl. This girl used to call herself the Great White Hoe. She would go out and do things and party, and, I was on probation. So I was still trying to be that girl. And then things happened in sequence. I met this guy, and at this time, I'm poetry. One guy I dated, I wrote, and I didn't start doing anything really. And this guy I dated, he started encouraging me to go into like nails, to do poetry. So the first place I did poetry was nails, and I would go to Sugar, and I was Queen J, poet from the streets. That was me. And it was done from then. Poetry became part of my life for the rest of my life. And went through some ups and downs of trying to really find my place, and trying to find God, because my daddy at one time had told me that God didn't hear my prayers because I wasn't Jehovah's Witness no more.
Well, damn.
Yeah. And so you go through a thing of trying to learn and see, who am I? Who am I in God? So for somebody, you tell somebody that God don't hear him, and if for somebody to say, read this every day, it was very huge for me and very impactful. It was. And so got with him, started doing poetry, instead of just writing it. And I remember breaking up with him, and he was a Muslim girl. Very interesting relationship. He wanted me to be his second wife.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, because his baby mama that was in St. Louis, he wanted her to be the first. And then, but I would be the wife that would be like the one that would sleep with him every night. And she would be the wife to raise the children.
Oh, okay. So you just had to fuck him? And she yeah. You never want you to.
Let me tell you something.
Like,
that offer has come to me 4 times. I've been offered to be a second or a first wife. One, he was the first one. The second was this African that actually lived in South Africa that had so much money. His wife was from Texas. He wanted me to be the wife with him to go travel London, all these places, like literally all these places, travel and have escapades throughout the world. But I'm his second wife, and I would help. He said, you choose the third. He had money. Like, he was one of these big African oil people.
Wow.
Money. He was sending money like it wasn't nothing. This when I was in Houston. Then there was another dude, a little young cat. He wanted me to be the first wife and be the mother wife to pick all the other wives, and they would all have to answer to me. And I would be the one, in all these scenarios, the only one that they would spend every night with would be me.
Madam.
You feel
Told you, but like midnight is fucking picking you.
And then the last one was recently this year. A guy who is in Australia, somewhere working. Again, big money. And his wife is here. And he says, I'm looking for another wife for me and my wife.
Wow.
And that would be where I would be, in the midst with them in everything. And I've declined all those, opportunities.
You monogamous.
Oh, yeah. They couldn't deal with me. I'm telling you, they would be mad at me.
They would be mad at you.
Because I ain't going to come with I don't do animosity with women and all that. It's some things it's some codes that I don't cross. Personal codes.
But what will we be mad for? Look, hear me out. I'm just saying. Now, you could be in a boat with 3 other bitches.
You hear me?
We all going.
You hear me?
Ain't nobody helping us do shit. We in this boat together.
We're in this boat together.
Why we mad at each other?
I wouldn't be mad at none of them.
What is we mad for? Girl.
My joviality would make them mad at me.
Listen, you watch the kids this Friday.
Oh, you film?
I'm going to cook everything.
Okay.
And I'm going to watch them.
Okay.
So you could go.
Yeah. The
But
other
then
wife,
you
you got kitchen duty, Boniqua?
But these now this situation I'm talking about, we got to do everything by ourselves. We supposed to be banding together, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
In that, though, the strange thing that I was taught, because it used to offend me greatly.
Bonnie mama, I want to take care of you.
You hear me?
You was offended.
I was offended.
I see.
But then it helps me to learn the nature of men. And when I studied Islam, it helped me understand how that is. If you can take care of them, you can have them.
But is it the nature of me?
I do believe it is.
Do you?
I do. Not all. Most.
Do you?
Those men who have that.
I don't want you to single us out. And the reason that we don't is because we can't. I'm just saying, like, don't get me wrong. And it's becoming more prevalent.
It is. It ain't for me.
But in that dynamic, no. But in another dynamic, but I just don't want to totally lay it at a man's foot that this is only your nature. Because the true, to me, being human, if I could get away with it, would I do it?
Now, okay. Let me just say this.
I mean, because they
mean women too?
Hell yeah. I mean, they have willing participants that actually do these things. So I can't just lay it at a man's feet to be like, that's your nature to want more than just one person, or, and in their defense, they are meeting all the needs that they think are required in essence, financially and things like that. I get that. But I'm saying, if I was like, Treva, you could have Johnny Depp, Malik Yoba,
Idris,
yes, baby,
Morris,
you could have whatever you like.
Now, in that situation,
understand what I'm saying?
Yes, there would be stipulations, because they would not all have to. To me.
Everybody have the right understanding.
They would all have
come
to love me dearly.
They love you.
That's number one.
I'm just saying,
everybody got to be free.
Everybody free.
Everybody, because we ain't doing that.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let me get you on to these 30s, because we'll be. So you are the queen of indecent proposals.
I am.
Fucking with me.
I am.
Shit.
So 30.
I was offended. Somebody hit you in your head with all that money and a good time and escapades and travel.
And I did not take it.
I'm offended. I can't believe
I did not take it.
Give me the baby daddy so don't do shit.
I want a project.
I don't want no millionaire that can handle two bitches and a pit bull. Yeah. I want this.
He could. This man, that all came into And not knowing my value from the things I was accepting. Because shit, let me tell you something, girl. At the time, let me tell you something. With the damn African, I had his ass just ready to give me money, whatever I wanted in my hands. And I was 36, and girl, I had a young person. He was legal. He was legal. He was young.
Oh.
He was young. He was legal.
Wait, I feel around. Tell me, around. Talk about it. Hey.
And it was, he lied. He looked older, way older. So he lied to me about his age. And girl, it was one of the most probably serious, craziest, throwed off as addictive relationships I've ever had with that boy.
Oh.
For real, it was. He was black as midnight.
He was a man.
He was.
He called him a boy.
I did. He was a man.
He was a man.
He was a man.
A man? I'm a man.
Oh, man.
He was a man.
He was black as midnight, girl. But he was another whore. He was young.
Oh, yeah.
But didn't want to let Treva go.
Come with the territory.
Yeah, he did not. To this day, this boy will still be in my inbox. He way in Kansas, Lord.
Wow.
Hey, baby, because I don't do enemies. I don't do that. If I got to be your enemy, I will not talk to you. I will block you. We won't have no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So even Psycho, shit, I done gave money to Psycho and this girl, his new lady.
But when you done let it be for what it was, you in a different place in your life.
Oh yes,
You can do shit like that.
Precisely.
A lot of people I've seen, they just can't get that. They don't understand it. It's like we gotta continuously be beefed out, and life is moving on.
Life is moving on. I can't move on with beef.
Yeah,
that's stress, strain, and sickness. I don't want no parts of it.
Yeah.
So I choose different. My 30s were rough. My 30s, I despised my 30s.
Wow,
it was horrible.
It was going all up and through you.
A lot of karma.
Going all up and through you.
A lot of karma. Oh, yeah.
Sure.
All that shit I stole, you got to pay for it somehow. I had so many financial issues, a lot of financial woes. I was sick. Mm-hmm. My cycle was just out of whack, and I didn't have no fibroids or nothing. But I've just had these crazy cycles. I was on probation. I lost the love of my life. Jerome, the one good guy who I really loved for real in my 30s. I met him on Thanksgiving. Matter of fact, I met him when I got on probation. I had 5 years adjudicated probation for felony aggravated assault when I stabbed old boy. And during this probation, I had my job.
I'm sorry. Nigga, if you ever talking to somebody and they say, when I stabbed old boy. They may be changed, but they really don't give a fuck, okay? Leave them motherfucking people alone. He just said that like she said.
When I gave Miss Coffee.
When she stabbed old boy.
Yeah, when I stabbed old boy.
I'm here and we back and it was Thanksgiving.
And I was at Jack in the Box.
Go on, Jack and Craig.
I had to work a second job.
Okay.
And I had never worked fast food before in my life. But I really liked it. And any job I got, I'm going to excel because I'm going to work. I'm going to work with integrity, I'm going to do my best. And so I was working.
Feeling.
Okay.
You ain't even boosting.
At all. I had to pay their restitution. Boost, do that. I couldn't do that. So.
Motherfucking restitution.
You know what I mean? I had to pay it. Girl, I had $800 community service, so many thousands of dollars paid in 5 years paper. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, that probation changed my entire life.
Wow.
What I thought I was doing when I first got my hands on Psalms 25, I ended up for real doing while I was on probation.
You was really rehabilitated.
I was.
Come
I
on.
had to go to anger management because I carried a lot of anger with me from being molested,
Yeah.
you know, and so it was bad. A lot of things happened.
That's a word right there.
Yeah. Yeah. It really, my whole life, my brother died while I was during my 30s. The brother who molested me. And it's crazy because 2009,
Wow.
July 4th, my mom was, let's go to CJ house. And I'm looking at her like, do you not remember what just happened a few years ago? I told you. But it didn't. It went over her head. It didn't matter. She just wanted somebody to go with her and have a good time for July 4th. So I haven't seen my brother in all these years, mind you, right? Since I told him.
Yeah.
So I go to his house and I'm just like, not looking forward to it. My brother was a great singer. He was a comedian. He could cook. He had all these gifts. Great gifts. He sang like Luther, girl. You hear me?
I love Luther.
And he could sing. And so he was always funny. So he come meet us outside before we pull up, and him and his girl had just bought this new house. So he pointed to the shack. Mom was like, and I was like, you gotta be kidding. And girl, he bust out laughing. And it was like, no. So it was funny. He broke the ice, whatever. So I'm still like not looking forward to going. She get out the car. I'm sitting in the car like, okay. By this time, I'm with God for real.
Come on.
Because, I'm going ahead. Let me go back to the fiance.
Come on. We
Going
did.
back. Yeah. So Jerome, this was 2007. I'm going in sequence, 2007, 8, 9. Okay. 2007. I was at Jack in the Box and I met him, and it was like he just fell head over heels for me. He came in to get my burger, and I was like, he was skinny, scrawny, big lips, big nose, a little afro. I'm like, whatever. That was not my type at all. I'm like, give me a thug, right? So he called a few times, whatever. We would talk a little bit. It wasn't nothing for real. And then Thanksgiving Day, something told me, like, call him to come to Thanksgiving dinner. That was 2007.
Yeah.
He came for Thanksgiving dinner, girl, and never ended up leaving. Just stayed. Such a good dude. My kids loved him. And we got engaged. My dad loved him. Like, we ended up moving to another house and all this great stuff happening. He had epilepsy, though, really bad. And he would always say that he couldn't drive. It was so bad. But he was a worker. That boy worked his ass off. Just a beautiful spirit. And we would go to Galveston. During this time, like, was in church heavy. I got him in church. And I'll be honest with you, he was bisexual before we got together. And he was, looking to not be that anymore. And he fell head over heels with me, and he told me his past. And I became not critical, but I was not mean or judgmental, but became very stern and strict. Like, I became this holy roller in the midst of our relationship. And he was with it. He was going to church with me and everything, We were supposed to get married June 28th, 2008. June 14th, me, my brother-in-law, my sister, all the kids, we would all go to the beach every Saturday after church, after they got out of church. Mm-hmm. And this one particular Saturday, we went to church, and the pastor, Nicholas, amazing man, from St. Croix, he gave a sermon on love. And I had really never had love broken down to me in that capacity before. Mm-hmm. And all it made me know was that, wow, I was real critical. I was real stern on Jerome.
Stern or judgmental, you think?
Judgmental, too. Yeah, I was. Because I would be on him to do certain things or just straighten up. And he would listen to me, and I think he wondered if I loved him for real. And so that day in the beach, it was June 14th, 2008. Him, my brother-in-law, my sister, 2 more ladies, and they all link, and my son and another little boy named T. My son is 10, T is 9. And they link up and they all go out far, out by the jetty. far out. And I'm in the shallow water with all the babies. I had my 2 girls. I had Shan, 4 children. I had all the little bitty people. And long story short, I start hearing this cackling. Well, what ended up happening was Jerome ended up drowning that day. But before he drowned, he was saving my son. He saved my son's life because what happened was the riptide caught my son and took him under the jetty. And Jerome went after him. But before that, right before that happened, he didn't know if I really loved him. And it's so funny, he loved dolphins. And that day, as we were on the ferry, girl, the dolphins, I never seen this all my years. The dolphins were like, boom, they were just jumping up and down. Yeah. He was like, baby, I'm going to swim with the dolphins today. I say, you are, huh? And so I was so religious, he probably thought it was sarcasm. But I used to have a gold grill because a nigga had busted me in my mouth and my teeth was chipped.
Well, shit. Fucking YN tree. Okay.
So I put a gold grill in my mouth to cover that. Go, Dennis. Shit.
Hella with a go.
Gold, girl. Girl, and gray contacts. Good.
Come on.
HOOD. All caps. Period in between each letter. I was. Okay. Child. And so that day, winter had hit me in my mouth and my grill fell out. Well, he had never seen me with my chipped teeth. Never. Mind you, this is the residue from who Treva used to be. All this. This is not the Treva you see now who is loving God and trying to really do right by God. You know, and it was like he felt me. He came up to me and he saw me and he was like, what's wrong? Like he could see me from way out there. He saw me. He came back. He was like, what's wrong? I was like, what did my gold out of my mouth? Because I didn't want him to see because he had never saw me.
Yeah.
And he was like, let me see. I was like, He was like, let me see. And I was like, okay, a little cracked up. He was like, you still beautiful to me. And girl, my heart melted. And I said, I love you. And I meant it. He says, I love you too. And that was the last words we said to each other.
Oh, wow, Treva.
And he drowned in Galveston.
Saving the baby.
Saving my son. And he saved my son came. He pushed my son's feet until his feet touched the sand. And then he took him, baby.
Riptide.
Yep.
Wow.
And so, I had a lot of karma came to me in my 30s. I hated my 30s with a passion. I got married. Then 6 months later, because I didn't never deal with grief, I didn't know how to deal with that level of grief. I had been losing from 2007, because my grandma died that year, 2007. My grandma died in 2007. My Jerome died in 2008. And I got married 6 months after Jerome died. Because I was just trying to hurry up and get over with. Met back up with my old classmate, and he was just a charlatan because he wasn't who I thought he was. He was another abusive. He tried to kill me, girl. He tried to choke me out with a military chokehold. And by this time, my life I'm all the way different. At that day that he tried to choke me, I literally heard the voice of God, Christ, somebody was like, because I was like, Jesus. I said, if in my mind, because I couldn't talk, I couldn't even breathe. And I was like, Jesus, if this is how I'm supposed to be, so be it. But if not, release me. And he released me. And I'm like, trying to really catch my breath. And I heard a voice so clear and says, you don't have to fight anymore. You're a lady. You don't fight anymore. And I haven't fought a man since then. I haven't. Nobody. And I fight in the spirit. And we got divorced on the date. We separated on the date of Jerome's death. Literally 6 months later. We was married for 6 months and we got divorced. And that was during my 30s. The very next year, 2009, my brother, when we go to the house for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
And I go in and I'm bitter inside. Just mind you, because I hadn't forgiven him. I hadn't really, I was just kind of still in a hurt place because nobody acknowledged what a big impact this had on my life.